Okay, this is looking good. I might just hide these deformers here. Where's deformers? That thing? Okay. Yeah, looking good. I think something this got much too dense. I think you smoothed it. Either you smoothed it multiple times, or you smoothed it at too high of divisions. As you can see, if I double click on the smooth tool here, you can choose division levels, and it should just be at 1. So either smooth it, and then also I think this should be more rounded. I think that got too hard of an edge there. So, and I think just some of this really denseness here is partly why you're getting that kind of some of those weird shapes on there. Looking good. This you can bevel or round that corner a little bit. You might want to do that. This one, yeah, this one got beveled wrong. Again, this is one where you want to bevel just the edges that need it instead of all these. So you wouldn't have wanted to select these. I can't back out of it because you don't have the history anymore, but unless you have it on the other side or something. Oh, you do. So if I go Control A for the attribute editor, select the bevel, select, and then delete, we go back to this point, and let me just isolate select. So you don't want to select all these. So it might let me just convert that selection to edges select. Convert selection to edges, Control F10. Yeah, that's a nice quick way of doing it. Actually, we would want to do it for top and bottom though. I'll shift select this. What do we say? Control F10. Yeah, so that just gets those two edges really quick, and then Control B for bevel, and then you can adjust, the segments and all that. And look at that, right? Like, look at this surface, and now look at this one. I'm just gonna isolate that one too, with all these extra edges and these funny little bits that made all these little kind of nubs there. So only ever bevel the kind of the squared off edges that actually need it, not all of them. This one looks better. That one could be beveled too, those sharp edges. Um, yeah, same here. I don't know, it looks weird to me, but it looks like you beveled some stuff but not others. Like it seems like that could be beveled, but it looks like you did that one. Yeah, this sharp edge could be beveled. That's alright. This when I see that kind of black stuff there, that means there's a surface one right on top of another. Like if I select a face here and I move it around, you can kind of see, there's a real problem with this surface. Seems like there's just some extra thing jutting out here. Is that it's part of the same object? Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult to clean up because it's sort of a weird construction here. What you can try doing is doing mesh cleanup options and then scroll down, and under the remove geometry section just check all these lamina, non-manifold, edges with zero length, faces with zero geometry, and sometimes, yeah, didn't do any good. Delete history. It's a pain to clean these up. Um, just going to grow selection, shift period, which is a greater than symbol. Delete that. Oh, that worked pretty well. Okay. Oh, there's still some more over here. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we got that. Alright. So just be careful when you extrude because, okay, yeah, this looks like another one. I'm guessing that what, yeah, let's actually take this bevel off, select, and then delete. There we go. I figured. Yeah, you just selected the whole object and beveled it rather than, let me just isolate this real quick, rather than just beveling the edges. So I would just take the edges that define the corners. Why does it keep doing that to me? And then Control B for bevel, and then just that. Okay, much better, right, than what you had before. You had all kinds of extra edges you didn't need. Um, okay, so lots of little things to fix, but generally pretty good. Oh, that's maybe a little bumpy here. What you might be able to do is sort of take out some edges, and when you do that, oh, something went a little awry here. The way you've got all these triangles here, I wonder how that happened. Hmm. Well, what I was going to say was you could try to take some of these out, and when you do that, you want to delete the edge using delete edge rather than just a regular delete. And the easiest way to get that is to hold down shift and then right mouse click, and it gives you this marking menu, and then you go down to delete edge. And so if you delete out a few of these, um, it's easier to, if you have to kind of clean it up. Like if we look at that and it starts to look a little better, so you might be able to take a few of those out. Something went really wacky here though with the way you've done this. That's not right. You kind of have to take a few steps back and rebuild it to fix that. All right.